Good morning. It is very, very cold here. Thankfully, the wind died down, so I can probably make it back without freezing to death. Today, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm not in a mood to be public or social, but the show must go on. And I've been doing these morning walks for years now on the same day, so today I don't think I'm going to say much. I just want you guys to appreciate the wonderful Appalachian Shire where I live as I walk back home. And I'll do my best to capture all the things that I think are beautiful. But today I just don't feel like talking. I don't have anything to say I haven't said 100 times. And I'm still messed up over the last couple weeks of stuff that I don't really want to make public. So there's a couple of things, one particular thing weighing really heavily on me. I'll get over it, but it's not easy. If you are the praying type, pray for me to have peace and to move past this life obstacle. Thank you. Now, let's enjoy some beautiful Appalachian Shire here in East Tennessee as I walk back home. Like usual, we have the beautiful old pond, and they tore down that barn a year or two ago. But this log cabin house here is gorgeous, and their new barn is nice. So let's have a look. I've always liked the look of the modern faux log cabin houses. The ones that have the, it's like a brick or a regular stone and plaster house or cinder block house, but then it's got the, I guess you would call it log work on the outside. I've always liked the way those houses look. Never lived in one. Don't know if they're a pain to upkeep or not, but I like the way they look. Speaking of ponds, we have the little drainage pond over here that I have visited many times on this little morning walk series. Let's see what it looks like today. I'm sure it's frozen with how cold it's been. Oh yeah. Let's have a look. Sure is nice, isn't it? I'll let that car go past here. Did you guys know that years ago I used to paint stuff like that? When I was a teenager and in my 20s, I used to paint. I used to do a lot of things. I used to be a lot different than I am now. I miss that. I miss what it was like before the singularity started. I wish I wasn't part of it. Beautiful sky back this way. Sure is gorgeous on this early winter morning. Those clouds are moving quickly. It's going to storm more today, I bet. It's been really windy and stormy here lately. Those are some gorgeous trees, speaking of things I used to paint. Let's head up the hill here towards Sleepy Hollow where I live. I'm glad the wind died down so I could actually have a decent morning walk today. It's been really windy and cold lately. Been staying inside, not doing much at all the last week or so. No, I shouldn't have spoken. The wind's picking up a little bit when I get closer to the top of this hill. Let's admire the view back this way while we walk. That sure is nice, isn't it? I'm thankful to live at a pretty place like this. Oh yeah, now that we're cresting the hill, we get a good view over this way. Sure is nice. I like these big trees here. They've been here a long time. I reckon these trees have been here longer than most of these houses. Most of these houses were only built in like the last 15, 20 years. These trees look a lot older than that. But then again, I ain't as familiar with fir and pine as I am deciduous, so maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh my God, wind picked up, blew my hood right off. Ooh. Okay, thankfully that died down. Good. Let's have a nice look back this way. I sure do love the winter and the snow. It sure is lovely. I don't know what it is. If it's because I grew up sad and dark-minded, or if because I'm a genetic abnormality or what, but I've always liked the winter and the cold and the dark. Everybody I know always loves it when it's summertime and it's hot and bright and you can go outside and go to the lake and grill. That's always been miserable to me. I hate the heat, I hate the bright sun. I like it overcast and cold. I like snow. I like it dark. Always have since I was a little kid. I guess people are different. Well, let's admire I've only talked to the people that I think are the ones who own that once. And that was a year or two ago when they were out here doing something before they had up the fence and everything. I don't know anything about them people, but they're bringing in farming stuff and they have a big barn thing built out back there. So I assume they're going to be doing some kind of ranching and farming, which is cool. But I don't know anything about them yet. And I almost never see them outside when I come by here. If I did, I'd talk to them more, but I just never see them. Alright, well, we're almost to the turnoff here. Uh-oh, vehicle coming. Let me cross the road here. I'll go ahead and pop into this driveway here. There we go. Big county work truck there. Might be going around looking for places it needs to put salt because of all the ice. I don't know. But they iced the roads real good earlier at the beginning of the weekend, so our roads are pretty clear now. The local county guys are really good about that. I live in a good area, and I'm very thankful for that. This is a picturesque view of the sky as the sun's coming up. I think we'll stop here. I'm thankful for what I have and for how I've grown. I just carry a lot of sadness, and I've had a hard couple weeks. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and stay positive. Do everything you can to build a real life with loved ones and find a real community of people you can invest in. I wish I would have. I'll see you guys Thursday evening with Chris. Have a great week. God bless.